Okay, so this is the Zflo mattress. We're going to be using this on babies who are bigger and who may be paralysed and unable to move, or who might have limb or joint abnormalities. So this is going to be quite a malleable thing that you move with the baby. So before you put the baby on, you want to make a dent for their head. And just to start with, make some dents for their body. You can move this once the baby's in situ. So you might need to just widen the area for their body. Once you've got your baby in place, you're then going to build up their nest around them with the Zflo. So you don't want to put a nest on top of this because it will slide around and it won't work very well. So you need to just squeeze in the material from the Zflo. It wants to be nice and close to the baby, so you can support them in a midline position. As you go around, just make sure that you have a feel with your hand and make sure there's no lumps or creases that are going to cause them pressure sores. You'd ideally be doing this with a muslin or a sheet thinly laid on top. You can still mould the nest really easily with your muslin in place, so there's no need to lift the baby. You can mould around the baby without moving them too much. If you've got an intubated baby, you might need someone just to protect the ET tube while you do this. You can make the nest nice and tight or nice and close around the top of their head for comfort. If you need to, you can make dents for any breathing tubes or wires, and they can support instead of using muslins. And the good thing about this material is that when you put it somewhere, it won't move like it would with gel. So once it's there, it should stay put. You can make a nice boundary for your baby, and then if you need to reposition your baby, say you were going to lay your baby in a lateral position, you can still mould without having to lift the baby off the bed. Mould the nest up around them. Make sure it's nice and close so they don't roll their head back. And then you'd use your muslin strap over the top to contain their arms. When you're finished and you don't need the Zflo anymore, you just need to make sure that it's completely flat before you store it. Please don't screw it up because it will ruin the material inside. And it needs to be stored in a flat position like this.